How did the church influence Halloween's development? Have you ever wondered how Halloween became the holiday we know today? The church played a big role in shaping Halloween by merging its traditions with earlier pagan customs. This transformation began in the 8th century when Pope Gregory III dedicated a chapel in St. Peter's Basilica to honor All Saints. He moved the celebration of All Saints' Day to November 1st. This date was chosen to honor saints and martyrs, and the night before became known as All Hallows' Eve, which eventually turned into Halloween. This Christian observance was meant to remember the holy dead and was closely tied to the Church's teachings about the communion of saints. This concept refers to the spiritual connection between the living and the dead, recognized by the Church. Before this incorporation, ancient Celtic peoples celebrated Samhain on October 31st. This festival marked the end of the harvest season and the start of winter. The Celts believed that on this night, the boundary between the living and the dead was thin, allowing spirits to cross over. The Church's establishment of All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day on November 2nd created a Christian framework for remembering both saints and all departed souls. This effectively Christianized the earlier pagan festival. The Church also influenced specific customs related to Halloween. One example is the medieval practice of Guising. This involved children dressing in costumes and going door to door for treats. This practice has roots in Christian customs related to offering prayers or alms for souls in purgatory. Purgatory is a state of purification after death before reaching heaven, a concept developed in Catholic theology. The Church encouraged these practices as a way to remember the dead and seek spiritual benefits for them. Over time, these customs merged with Celtic and medieval traditions, evolving into modern Halloween activities like trick or treating and wearing costumes to ward off evil spirits. The Church influenced Halloween by establishing All Saints' Day on November 1st and All Souls' Day on November 2nd. This framed the holiday as a time to honor the dead within Christian teachings. It transformed and absorbed pagan Samhain customs into Christian observances, giving the festival a religious meaning centered on saints and souls. The Church also encouraged practices like guising and offering prayers for the dead, which evolved into contemporary Halloween traditions. This blending of religious observance with earlier cultural customs shows how festivals develop through the layering of different traditions. Halloween's journey from a primarily pagan harvest festival to a widely recognized cultural event with Christian roots illustrates the Church's impact on the holiday's timing, meaning, and practices.